Right, so I finally get to go out. We're going to get us some turtle food for our turtle Sheldon. So he's hoping that we don't get into too much trouble during the lockdown. We've got my mask, got my bag to carry his turtle food. Got all the order confirmation orders, so we should be good. It's good to see the young ones out and about. Get to see what the roads are like, how actual empty they are. So we're going to go to Tauriko, which is kind of like a, I guess what they would call like a city wall, I suppose. It might be waterworks, but we're going to see how empty the actual roads are. Well, it's not that bad. It's like a Sunday, really. That guy must run me over. And they're on camera too. Even during like harsh COVID rules, cunts are trying to fucking run you over. It's so bad. Coming up to a roundabout. It's one of those death zones, especially in Tauranga. roundabout. Danger zone, danger zone. We're going to stick to the left lane on this one. No room for misinterpretation of any information. For some crazy ass restrictions, there's a lot of people driving around. Alright, we have a look at Alright, so I see some informative information over here. Alright, so I've got to make a phone call. So I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, I'll probably stitch this part out. Alright, we should be back. I got my turtle food. Oh, that was an interesting way of doing things. Now we're going to go to the other animates in Tauranga. So we got most of my order, which wasn't too bad. The buses are still going. I don't know how they're dealing with it. Makes no sense because you got literally the hallway isn't even like 2 meters wide. So, once again, we're coming up to a death trap. I call them death traps because they're freaking pretty archaic when it comes to like actual like you know, application in actual traffic. So now what can I say? Just been thinking about, some of my time in lockdown in New Zealand. I think we're on like our 6th day, 7th day, something like that. Pretty freaking ridiculous, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Can only really I guess just minimize any contact that I have. I think this is like the 2nd time I've gone out. The first time it was, first time I had to go to the supermarket, had to go get bread and pasta and icing sugar and a cake mix. So there's a lot of cars out today. Not much I can do about that though. Think about it, this really is a Sunday. Literally feels like a Sunday. Oh, last time we did a video, it was raining, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that would have been, yeah, so we're basically just travelling down the same road that we did last time, but it's not raining. It's overcast, but it's definitely not raining. So obviously, hopefully there's a little more clarity into the video and there's nothing like obstructing any of the video this time. It was pretty rough. It's literally almost barren. Oh no, people out on their bikes. It's good to see. Man, it feels like an old western, you know, compared to what it's normally like. I mean, on a comparative scale of some other videos are. It was, yeah, it's, what do you call it? Yeah, on a competitive scale, it's, traffic is light as shit. I am going to take my sweet ass time on this road though, because I don't know when I'm going to get out next. Because considering apparently we're dealing with the Delta virus, which is like the, I don't know, the amped up brother of the original one. So we could be in lockdown for like another 2 weeks. Unsure. She might want the total of 4 weeks to Prime Minister Ardern. We'll see. I don't have my hivers on today. I hear sirens. Don't know where they're coming from though. Oh, in front of us. I can tell you what, they'd be happy. The response times would be absolutely amazing over this corresponding last few weeks. So just then I was in third and I forgot to shift down before I got to that intersection into second, considering that second is my like obviously my starting and stopping gear. I don't really use first because this motorbike's one down, one up, and every time I try to go into first, most of the time I kick it into neutral, so I'm either not kicking it hard enough or not, kicking it too softly. So I basically just started to learn to drive ride a motorbike in second gear. So I should have paid more attention to what I was doing. Too busy googling out what's in front of me and pondering on what's going to happen. But we're almost at my next destination. There's a bit of a queue at the pharmacy, which wouldn't surprise me. All right. We are here. All right, so that one's done. I got asked for fucking ID, which is illegal, by the way. Ooh. Let's go take a different way home. Ooh, that was a bit of a rough terrain. Seemed a little faster than 30 kilometers. Ooh, this is going to be interesting for you. Oh, look at that. That was like so close, and just a spare. That is a beautiful place to practice motorbike riding too, by the way, Memorial Park. It's nice and open. They could do some instructional videos on learning, but I don't know, I'm still learning myself, so these are things that I'd have to learn, I guess, along the way, like how to counter steer, which is like pretty interesting. If you guys have ever seen any other videos on motorbike riding, Dan the Fireman, Dan the Fireman, he's a good one to watch. I watch his some of his crash breakdown videos. Amazing guy. Dan the Fireman made it all the way to little old Aotearoa, New Zealand. Huh? It's supposed to be a temporary 30 zone, but I don't see why. Now I see why. There must have been some road works there at some point. Maybe they've just abandoned it because of COVID. That was a pretty interesting stop. I wonder if I'm in the magnetic field. I can see the line. As soon as there's no cars behind me. Maybe look. Won't trigger if I'm not inside the magnetic field. This is probably like the worst situation to be doing what I'm doing right now. But I feel comfortable enough to do so, so I'm going to do it. I got a green light. Hill was maintaining my speed, so we were fine. I don't know how bad that camera view is, but I changed it mid-ride, so here's something that you can actually see the road. I've been waiting for a package to come over from Europe. Oh no, not Europe, from Japan. Pretty sure it was Japan. Yeah, I've been waiting for this package to come from Japan or Korea, or it's one of those eastern countries. For one of those face camera mounts. It's like one that's sort of like a jock strap for cameras, but for it's like a jock strap for motorbike helmets. And then you just strap your camera to the jock strap, and then it's pretty dead center. At the moment, because of the way that my helmet is shaped, and it's my first helmet, the angle is quite on the piss, and it's not like dead center level. But it is what it is. It's getting the footage, but they're all coming in soon. It cost me like $23 New Zealand. I don't really do product reviews too often, but I'll be waiting for a while for it. They reckon like 6 to 8 weeks or whatever like that, something like that. Like at the latest. So I'm hoping that it's not that bad. Yeah, at the moment I'm just doing regular stuff. I don't know who that guy was, but I'll give them a thumbs up. No. So, yeah, so at the moment just basically using whatever the Yi 4K camera that I got second hand, like the waterproof housing, the kind of like sticky face mounts that come with it. It's just basically strapped onto my helmet at this point. I did try to make it as level as possible. So I got halfway through my train of thought and I forgot what I was talking about. Just because of outside influences affecting me mental. Anyway, I don't think I need to get anything from the dairy, unless I'm going to get like monsters or something like that. So, it is what it is. Handy capable, I think that's what we're calling them nowadays. Just kind of, I guess. She's definitely getting it. And that's pretty much the entire circle. Whole knit and caboodle. I wonder if they're even going to fix their car, or are they just going to slowly part it out? They can't just try to sneak in behind me then. That was fucking dangerous as shit. But home sweet home. What do Omega Moto 10 is up to here? Next one, Bert. Next one. Don't run me over. This is dangerous. Whoa. And we're home. Thanks for coming with the ride, boys. Appreciate you. And I'll try and make another one soon.